Hello everyone and welcome to another video. This is the A to Z series where we follow a game right from the start and explain the entire strategy behind it. So what we have here is King of Spells game. It's King 2 difficulty, I think. King 2. It's a high difficulty. And we're discussing the Citadel strategy here. Citadel strategy, I already posted a video about it, where we got to level 99. I think that was on Prince, so this one's a little bit more difficult. And our start is also not ideal, but I think we'll manage. It's pretty foolproof, this one. So yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so we started, and you can see already I picked static fields. This is important. So every time you get to pick a perk, you need to get static fields. You can get one or two different ones, but not at the beginning. So at the beginning you need static fields. You need to re-roll it. If you don't get it, just start over. I think in the 99 game, where I got to level 99, we got like 8 static fields, and then eventually we got something else, like an abracadabra or something. Okay. So static fields is core because the Citadel build, it revolves around, of course, the building that you get at the start with the King of Spells, the Citadel. The Citadel, its weapon is a beam that instantly has a chance to instantly kill something, and that brings me to perks. The most important perk that you need to have for this build to work is the Infinity Damage perk. That gives you on level 3 a 15% chance to instantly kill a unit. So the basic combo of this deck is very simple. We have a blocker unit that blocks all other units. In this case we got a little bit unlucky. We got a Warlock at the beginning. Ideally you do this with wizards because there's more of them. It's not as much about HP, but it's about the numbers. You want to buff that unit with the Steel Coat spell, I guess is what you call it, which blocks 1 hit of damage. It basically transforms a hit to 0 damage. And then you stack that with libraries really high, so that essentially a unit can't be hit. So there's a lot of ways to do this, but first of all, let's talk about the beacons, because those are important too. You're gonna end up with buffing your Citadel, of course, to have it constantly fire, basically. So as you can see, we're now at year 9, and it's already firing pretty fast. But the beacons are gonna ensure that it's gonna fire basically thousands of times per second. That's all you really need to do. So you need a blocker unit with Steel Coat, and you need a rapidly firing Citadel. Then to enhance the build even further, we're working with what's it called? The units that kill, that make other units into rats. What's it called? It's called converters. Yes, that's the one. Already got 2 of them, so that's good. You want to basically interchange converters with beacons so that they also fire as quickly as possible, just like I'm doing now. And then you want to get libraries to enhance the Steel Coat. So yeah, that's the gist of it. And as you can see, we got a beacon right now, buffing our Citadel and also buffing the converters. That's great. I don't think we already found the Steel Coat, but we will. You can just roll into different kings when your game progresses. So there's one more option if you get the King of Nature. King of Nature allows you to have the farm building, and that can also really help out with the numbers that you need of the blocker unit. So ideally you want to go for 2 libraries and 1 farm, or surrounding the block unit as well as the beacon, of course. But it's not always possible. So right now I'm still building out, so I use that square that I reserved for a farm. There's a concubator on it now, but of course you can get rid of those. Another major element is card cycling. So you want to look for cards such as Earthworks, Offering, Overhaul, that can get rid of squares so that you can get your perfect build. Okay, let's see. Another static fields, hopefully. There it is. Yeah, so as you can see, I'm really fishing for it, right? So save up your money, don't waste it on rerolls. In fact, get your perk that allows you to get more rerolls, get it up as well. And as well as the perk that gets you more choices for your Royal Council. So those are the 3 that are definitely, that you should definitely pick. So you should get, of course, the instant kill death beam perk. You should get rerolls, and you should get the Royal Council upgrade. If there's a perk point left over, you can get level 2 libraries, but it's not essential. Alright, so the build is progressing nicely at the moment. We did die 2 times already, so that's not ideal, of course, but it can happen. The start of this build is definitely the weakest point of it. Once you've established, you know, a decent hit rate on your Citadel and a decent number of steel codes, and that's basically what we're lacking now. The steel codes. Then you become invincible in essence. But we're not there yet, so it's still a little bit hairy. Let's see how we do. I'm saving my Earthworks now for once I level up my Concubator. It's a very good combo because the Earthworks can unlock 2 more plots when we use it on the Concubator, and we immediately get 3 more Concubator cards back, so we can immediately level it up again and put it in a different spot. So that way you can unlock the entire plot map and you get a lot of levels. That's great. Until then, we're gonna have to toss some cards, get some more money to eventually maybe use on some more rerolls. So tossing cards in this build is not the worst thing that can happen. Ooh, let's hope that. Yeah, okay, so it's fine. I thought maybe we would die here. Yeah. So what else is there to talk about? Oh yeah, right. So the order of the unlocking of the plots. So you already seen what I unlocked first. That's basically because I was hoping for the King of Nothing to show up. Oh no, not the King of Nothing. The King of Nature. Yeah, the King of Nature for the farm. It didn't. And otherwise you want to buff your Citadel as much as possible. So now I unlocked the plot next to it to put a beacon on there. You can get cards like Mortgage as well. There's the beacon, so now we can Earthworks the unit. Unlock it, put the beacon on it. Of course you want to upgrade beacons that are buffing multiple buildings first, before you put a beacon down that only buffs 1 unit. There's one exception to that rule, and that is when you have the upgrade that triggers your buildings once more, but we don't have that because we're looking for static fields. There it is again, that's 3 of them. So yeah, and as long as you don't get the buildings, or you don't have the buildings that you need, you can just put units down, use an Offering, or use an Earthworks, or use an Overhaul if you have it, to get rid of them again, clear the map. So as you can see, there's an Overhaul, and we can use it on the wizard, or use the Offering to get cards, to get levels, and there we go. That's a lot of levels. Finally, the final building. overhaul it, get a lot of levels, and you get the gist of it. So what we're looking for now, we only need one more component to really make this work. We need, well, we need more converters as well, but it's actually not essential at this point. Eventually we will need more converters, but we really need steel coat. So we either need to buy it, or we could get the king, but preferably we just buy it. It's the only thing that's left to do here. If we get the steel coat, the libraries will go crazy on it, and you know, we can manage this crowd that's moving into our citadel, the enemies that are moving into the citadel. We can delay it for so long with the steel coats that the win will be easy. Okay, use another offering. We get the offering is just the best. You get clones, you get you just basically get good cards every time with offering. So it's a perfect card. Yeah, so let's just fish now for steel coats, and maybe maybe win this thing. There it is. Look at that. Great. What a great timing. So if you get it early, steel coat, and you put it on your unit, then you can buff it up to like 50, 60 stacks. And if you do that, then you can think about other spells on your unit, like reinforce. What else is good? Maybe Midas Touch, if you need money. You know, stuff like that. If you don't, that's fine. Just wait until you get steel coat. Just don't buff it at all. This is a bit of an awkward hand. Earthworks offering an overhaul without a unit to use it on. I could use it on one of the converters, but in the end it's not too bad to just discard a card if there's no good play. You can use the money for rerolls. You can use the money in the shop to get the exact cards you want. It's all good. Oh yeah, another card that you can use to clear a tile is the mortgage card, and you get some money out of it too. Okay. So now we're building up the plots, and you want to surround the beacons first. Basically, that's it. Yeah. Okay, we've given up on using a farm, so we're just gonna now use a third library. This is also a good thing to do because you know, at this point it's much more important to get more steel coats than it is to get more units, because we've gotten steel coats so late. A third library is probably the best play here. And as you can see, the steel coats, they immediately work. Now the entire field hasn't started moving. It has now, but it's very late, especially compared to the previous rounds. So that's awesome. Because it's so late in the game, I'm just gonna reinforce, but it doesn't really affect much now. Basically now we're just looking for more converters. Maybe level up the library, level up the beacon, that's still level 2. Get more plots. But we're already approaching year 33, so there's one more library. That's great. Static fields again. It's the 4th. This is ideal. So 4 static fields is the best thing you can hope for in this build. Our laser is going crazy. It's going off, you know, dozens of times a second now, and each proc has a 15% chance of instantly killing an enemy. So it's good. Just gonna reinforce again. And yeah, basically this strategy is as foolproof as it comes. You can get really unlucky with your card pools in the beginning and miss out. We kinda did get unlucky in the beginning. We lost 2 lives, but in the end, once we set up the beacons and had a couple of converters, yeah, there's no stopping this. There really isn't. See how fast it just chews through the entire field, and anything that kills in 1 hit is good here. So if you're struggling to get certain aspects of this build, then just look for converters. They're 1-hit kill. There's a magic, what's it called? You know, like static fields, but I think it's called a spell. It's called Abracadabra. It turns 10% of the enemy's units into frogs. It's also basically a 1-hit kill. So that's a good alternative if you can't find static fields later on in the game. Yeah. So we got another overinvest. That's also great. Just playing with the converters now, getting more levels, and using the overinvest on the Citadel. And that's the earthworks trick on that plot specifically, or the left side beacon. You could use it also on that if you don't have the plots unlocked. Just earthworks it. You unlock and you get your cards back immediately, and that final library is just there to overhaul or something, or use offering on. So this way it doesn't even cost money to unlock plots. You can use it. You can use that money, of course, after year 33 to unlock, but you don't need it if you have earthworks. And then we go into the final round. Oh, it was already the final round. Okay, so it was so fast. So that's King 2. An A to Z strategy on how to beat it with the King of Spells. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Bye guys.